copying mesh properties. In this video, you will learn how to copy attributes of a mesh object. You'll see this is great when you have lots of components, for example, that need the same material, and understand the destructive population. For example, copying materials will overwrite a mesh's current material. So now we've got that, let's hop straight on over into Blender. Okay, so now we're back over in Blender. Let's go to 3D view, and I'm inside. So I'm just going to go ahead on the outliner and hide our main floor. Okay, so we have here, I'm just going to tidy up my screen as well so I can see more and you guys can see more as well. So we have our pillar that we've created, and we have the empty pillars. And in a bit, we'll go ahead and actually replace all of these with our new pillar. But I want to show you how to take the properties from one item and apply it to another. And this is incredibly powerful. As you can probably imagine, this scene is relatively simple, but the more complex of scenes you get, the more valuable this tool is. So first of all, let's go across to our temporary placeholder pillars and give them a material that we want to copy. I'm going to call this pillar. So let's say before we went and modelled our pillar, we had actually gone in and we've made a really detailed orangey coloured, why not orange? Orangey coloured pillar that we wanted to have in our scene, and we got the material absolutely nailed. It was perfect. And now we've just modelled this new one and we want the material across. Well, of course, once we've done that, we can hop into the material property of this object, come down here and select pillar, and do that for all three of the main components of the pillar. However, that is quite time consuming, and if you had lots of items in your scene, you certainly wouldn't want to do that. However, there's a quicker way of doing it. Now, if we select object or objects that we wish to apply a material to first, and then hold down Shift and select the material we want to actually copy across last. So I've clicked on the pillars last, and we can see we've got a dark orange outline, both in the outliner and in the 3D view to say it's selected, but it's not the active. Now the last one is the active one, which is the temporary pillars. Now that we've done that, we can go down to the object menu, and we've got links, and we've got materials here and other items as well, which is very useful. And if we select materials, what we should now find is if we change the 3D viewport either to rendered or material mode, we can see that this has inherited that material. Now, be careful, it does erase the material. So if I go ahead and I've got this center column here for our new pillar that we've been working on, and I have another material, and I'm going to make it pink. If I go ahead and select that, and then Shift and select the one I want to copy it from, and then of course the shortcut key there, if you spotted it with Control and L, and it will bring up this menu. Now I can go Materials, and you can see straight away it has overwritten the material. There's no longer the other one in this selection. However, it is still here in our materials list. It has a 0 next to it. Now this is important because if that material was actually important and we saved the blend file and left it now, it would evaporate. It would go into the ether and never to be seen again, unless it was in a previous save. So that is very important, that if we wanted to preserve that material there, we'd load it back up again. It's not a big deal that we've loaded it back up again. And we'd give it a fake user. So we'd hit the F there for fake user, done this in the past, and then switch it back to pillar. And then we won't lose that. When we have a look at our material selection, we've got a fake user against the material 001 that we want to preserve, which is very, very powerful. But do remember that it replaces what's gone before it. Excellent. So now I'm going to give you guys a quick challenge, and we're going to copy across the modifiers. Okay, so as I alluded to, we're going to copy the modifier attributes. Make a link to the placeholder pillar so your new pillar takes the array and mirror modifier. Now, bearing in mind you're going to lose your current modifiers, which ones can you apply or preserve in some way, and consider the impact that you'll have on your model when you do that. And then finally, once you've done that, I'd like you to replace the placeholder. So move your new pillar into the same location occupied by the placeholder and test your new pillar, making sure you're happy with everything as it is. Delete your placeholder pillar so it has no further use in our scene anymore. And then finally, share your work in the discussion. Pause the video now and give that a go. Okay guys, welcome back. Let's hop back on over into Blender. Okay, so a couple of things that I have looked at. I've been looking at our pillar, and it's currently 3 separate sections. And this middle section has an array on it. We'll just check over here what it does have on it rather than remembering and guessing. So for all 3 have this multi-res applied to them at a value of 4. So that's worthwhile bearing that in mind. So with these here, what we can do is give those that multi-res as well. So go here and add a new multiplier. There's a multi-res and bump that up to 4. There we go. And that means that that's already in the line here, so we can use it. Now I know that the array modifier, this one here, now there's 2 choices with it. So let's go back to this array modifier. It has 4 stacks on top of one another in the Z direction. Now I can apply that modifier now, but that does mean if I need to make any edits to these, perhaps if I want these joints to look more prominent, I can't do that as easily if I do that. So I am not going to do that. I'm going to reconstruct my array modifier. So let's select Uno, Dos, Tres of the new pillar and select the old pillar, and we should have 4 items selected. Have a look at our outliner. So 4 items selected with the last one and the active one being the pillar. And I'm going to go Control and L and link modifiers. Now I'm expecting it to break this one down here. We're now missing this array going up. Everything else, I believe, is all in the place. Oh, I don't need to move it. Now, with all of this multi-res going on, that's causing Blender to be a bit slow. In fact, looking up at my scene, I can see I've got 4.5 million triangles in my scene. Now that is a wee bit high. So I already stored, on a bit of paper I've got somewhere on my desk, I've already stored the coordinates that the new pillar has to be at. So I'm going to go find those. Here they are. It was 13 minus 6 and 1. So hopefully what that will mean is I'm going to hide my text pillar rather than delete it. And, no, I don't want to. Let's go ahead and select those again. Just deselect them. And we're going to move them. So there's the array modifier working. So I want to move that lot to, well, Z has a value of 1 already, so that's great. Let's go minus 6 on the Y. Excellent. It appears to only be moving 1 of my objects. I'm going to have to do this in a slightly different way. Back here, I'm going to just move randomly to one place. I'm going to go into the tool shelf and set it up here. So I don't want it moving at all on the Z because it was already at 1. It's fine. However, its X and Y values are both 0, so I can set X up at 13. Y wrote this information down earlier. And what have we got here? Minus 6 on the Y. Perfect. See how that comes across. Okay, so there's something weird going on with some of our model here. So I'm going to whip this bit up here, and I'm just going to focus to begin with on the base. So I'm going to hide the other bits so it speeds up our workflow. And let's have a look. So I believe they're in the right position. I'm going to turn my text pillar back on and just check. Yeah, they do need to be shifted up a little by the things. So let's grab them and lift them up by 1. Here, 1. Have a look over here. Oh, no, they were in the right place. Yes, they were. It was just the perspective. Causing my eyes to go funny. Ah, no, I see what it is. It's the multi-resolution modifier applied to these pillars, causing rounding angles. I'm just going to remove that. It's unnecessary. So the base is in the right place. There that is. So let's move on now and add the pillar section. The pillar section isn't in the right place. That's decided to go a little funny on us. Now let's just see where they are. Let's remove the template pillar. Okay, so we've got 4 here, and they're using the same attributes as the original pillars, and the original pillars, unfortunately, were set up in such a way that they used whole blending units, and that's this array modifier here, relative offset, and of course that's no good. Now these are smaller than the main pillar was, it just won't work. So I'm going to undo that and go to constant offset. It's still going to have 4, and it's still going to be moving in the minus increment. And I think they're 3 apart. No, they're not. Let's try 4. It's looking more like 6 apart. So that is looking better, but they're not quite there. So it looks like I'm going to have to reconstruct mine. All going well, they're just drifting apart. Everything's like it's a bit of a pain, but never mind. Let's see if the pillar base is a problem. The pillar base's coordinates are exactly right. I'm happy with that. Now the one on top is also exactly right. So it's the array itself down here, because it's slightly different width at the bottom. If we set the constant offset here to -3, oh, that looks a bit too much. Relative offset, turn that off. It's not -3, try -6. Then they will line up. And we need to do the same with the pillar top. So turn the pillar top on and make sure that it's selected. Scroll up here, and on the array modifier, we've got constant offset and relative offset, and I'm going to set that one also to -6, and that should be in the right place. So we've got our 4 pillars and 4 bases and 4 sections, and the final thing with this section is to add a relative offset z-axis by 1, but that needs to come before this array. This is a separate array. I can't just add it to this one. Let's set that back and go up here and create another array with 4. Put it at the bottom. I don't want it at the bottom. So I'm going to call this pillar section array. There we go. And I'm going to put that up 1, 2. It needs to be before we do anything else. So let's just see what arrays we have here. We've got our multi-res, it's fine, it has to come first. Then we've got our pillar section array, and we have to get that right before we do anything else. This won't work. I've just unticked relative offset. Let's tick that again. And there we go, Z. So we need 4 of those. And that should have switched out. Oh, let me move them. That looks good to me. I'm going to flip round to the camera view, give myself a bit more space. I'm going to turn the floor back on so I can see things. And let's see how that looks when I go ahead and render it. It should take a few moments to come out. That is looking much better, apart from it's not selected. So in the template pillar, I'm going to undo the rendering option I've got there. So just test it. I do need to make sure it looks good. It looks like I want it to look. There we go. There we've got no material applied to this top section here. Not a problem at the moment. It's the same material as the ceiling, which is the floor, and we're all going to sort those out later on. So that's looking really good. So I can delete my template pillar. There we go. And I'm going to save my file. Remember to save your file regularly as you go, especially if you're doing multiple render tests, because that can go a bit funny. And of course, let's have a look at it in a game engine now. Now that is looking pretty sweet. These pillars, the right scale to them. We can sort out the ceiling at some point. It's a bit bland at the moment compared to the rest of the wonderful architecture we're building. The windows will probably do really smoother as well. So, it's a wee bit jerky. Okay, So that will be the very high polygon count, which is why we can't have such high polygon counts in our basic assets like this. So that's why we're also going to make a low poly version of this bit and apply all the transforms to it. And I can see here that the little dimples that we've got in our pillar are showing up, but they're not really that great either, so they probably need to be a bit more exaggerated than they currently are. Luckily I preserved the array modifier, so I can change all of them very quickly. But otherwise, that's looking pretty good. How did you guys get on? I'd love to see how your Gothic church is coming together, and I will see you in the next lecture.